So yo, today we got a very special guest in the house. So he's a brother of mine that we go way back. West Island in the house.
Yeah.
So now this is Thierry. Now, Thierry, you wear many hats, so I'm not sure exactly like how I should be introduced to you. Like to me, I give all respect due to Alerus Riders. Like
yes.
hands up, you know. Basically, you know what I mean. Like so, but anyways, I'll let you introduce yourself to the people so people can understand who is in the house with us this morning.
All right. Yeah. So as you mentioned, I'm a member of the Alerus Riders motorcycle club, and we're essentially a club that strive into the community, but at the same time we have a family bond between us, and our passion is the motorcycle industry and the world that we navigate in. Is just awesome.
And yeah. I love to see when you guys show up at events, biked out. I'm motivated.
There's some other bikers that don't like to see that. Just saying,
No, actually, they really respect us.
For real?
Yeah, they do.
Good for them. Good for y'all.
Honestly, I'd say most bike clubs have a tremendous relationship with us.
Nice.
And not all bike clubs are what people think of a bike club.
Racist?
Like as a the racist part, as a criminal organization.
Good, yes.
Most bike clubs are not about that. We do a lot of things for the community.
Yeah, we know.
We work closely with many partners, including the Montreal city. So yeah.
And I got to give a special shout out. I think what event was I at last year? It was so many random events, but where we saw. Well, anyways, you have women in your crew that represent on their bikes.
Yeah,
you know, and I'm just in awe. Like I love it. I don't want to sound like a jerk. Like I know but it is like it's something. It's awesome to see that women ils prennent leur place. Like you know, it's like riding the bike is not just for the man. So I'm like, yo, they can hold it down as well. So
they do. We have some strong women, and they actually organize a women's ride where they give back to the women. So yeah, that's another thing that we do.
That's cool.
Good. That is always good.
That's dope.
And we encourage women to come into the club. We actually have, if I'm not mistaken, like 7 girls now, and we're looking up to get some more that are interested in coming into the club. But as you know, there's a whole process.
I was about to because
what is the process?
I was about to say, you know, like I don't want to go too far off topic, but if you don't mind, like I'm not sure how much you can share. I don't know what kind of code.
Go ahead. Ask whatever.
Because I spoke to somebody who was applying to be a member, right, and explaining me the process. So if you could just share with the people, and I'll be taking some notes because the OFC we're evolving, so I'm going to be taking some notes in terms of the process for joining the club.
So essentially, you first express your interest, then you become a hang around. So as a hang around, what you do is
this level to this.
You're a friend, and you get to know us, we get to know you, and so on. And after that, after a certain period, we evaluate. Every year we have a gala, and during the gala we promote the hang around who's going to become a prospect. So during that period that you're a hang around, if you get to know all the members and the members get to know you and they approve of you, you sort of pass that line, and then you can become a prospect. Once you become a prospect, then you get some tasks. So you got to organize some maybe like right now what they're organizing our prospects is les lutins HR, which are they're gonna give kids a gift that they want. They write a letter to Santa, and les lutins, the Alerus Riders, are gonna bring them those gifts, which is organized with this year the Black Community Association.
Yeah, very cool.
So it's going to be happening real soon, actually, in a week or 2 weeks from now.
Cool.
And the next thing is after you become a prospect and you've done all these tasks and you've actually graduated, then at the gala of the following year, you may get your vest or not, depending on the unanimous vote of the board members.
Wow.
This is
how it should be done.
And then you're a full patch. So
people.
it could take you. We've had some people wait 5-8 years to become members.
Wow.
And they stick around because they want to become members, but we do filter the people who come in.
That.
So once you're in for life.
Okay, you see, I love that. So now I know, like I was saying, so you're a man of many hats. So if we could just touch on some of the other things that you do.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
Which is Gemma.
Sorry. Exactly. Yeah, with Gemma as sitting as the president. And we organize a lot of events, as you know, to promote culture.
Yeah.
It touches a lot in the English culture, and I've been with Gemma for quite a few years now, and I was the sort of the bridge between the Haitian and the English community.
Yep.
So I came in with my cremas, and we can talk about that after. That's how we started it. And then after I became a member, and then she wanted me to stick around a little closer to her. So today I sit as the vice president of the organization. And so we organize a lot of culture stuff. So fashion, food, whatever brings our culture to the center.
To the forefront, yeah.
That's what we do with Playmas, yeah.
You know, and I have to give a special shout out to Gemma because I spoke about the Disney Takes Flight program where we send children to Disney every year, and it's actually Gemma that put the OFC on for us to be able to do that. So I tons of gratitude. The amount of children that we've been able to bless and send to Disney because of that connection, that relationship that we have with Gemma. So mad love.
Honestly, she's done. People don't understand the sacrifices she has done for the community, the things she has put aside for herself and actually put forefront the community. Gemma deserves a lot of respect from us.
I love that. So now you mentioned a little bit about the cremas. Let me get it in front of my live for those who might not know. All right. Okay. Yes. So let's talk about
the perfect season for it.
Tell me about it. I wish
perfect
right now.
holiday season.
We don't have cups. We have no cups.
Yo, the day that we don't, we're not drinking, Louise. We're not drinking.
I know. Yeah.
Don't drink and drive during the
So
season.
let's talk about it.
So essentially, I've been doing this for quite some time now. And and my network contacts me. They like to receive and get that gift around to their close people. So I distribute love like that.
Yeah.
It's called Las de Coeur.
Yes.
It's called
Las de
cremas.
Coeur.
Yeah.
Nice
In different
name.
islands, they call it different things. Rum punch. And, they have different names.
Punch
for
of
it.
crema. We call it punch of crema too. Yeah.
So there's different names, but it's one with lots of flavors that most people enjoy. Even people who don't like sweet alcohol, actually, they taste this one and they say, "Oh my, this is something special."
I find that there's a good balance. You know what I mean? Where it's not too sweet. It's not too there's not too much punch to it. Not too much.
I have to taste it. I can't
Yeah.
pronounce it. As a Haitian man, I can't even talk about people. I have to taste it.
Yeah, all right, no problem. I'll make you taste that.
No, so definitely. And so now, and in terms of what inspired you to start basically putting out the cremas and stuff like that. What was the motivation behind it?
Actually, you know what? This came from my dad. My dad made up this recipe, and then we were in a little apartment, and we were just trying stuff. And my dad is a little like me, where he likes to venture in different things. And then, we started going to different events and seeing where we wanted to bring this and so on. So and then from there I took it from him a little bit. He's still around. He's a major factor in helping me. So it's a family thing. My brother as well is involved.
Shout out Brian, because my first bottle actually was from Brian. I mean, I was introduced to cremas through your brother actually. So big shout out.
Yeah. So and then so that's how it all started. I'd say 20 years ago.
Yeah. Wow. Ça fait un bout. So now, so coming OFC full circle. Pun very much intended. Because there was a couple of things we spoke about. So now, one, I want to give people the opportunity. So if they do want to get in contact with you, if they are interested in joining the bike club. And one thing is, this is going to be a ridiculous question. Maybe it won't be, but so let's say I don't have a bike license yet. Can I start the process?
No.
Okay, see, I had to ask.
It's a smart question,
right,
because a lot of people actually ask that
you
question.
see, I'm an inspiring, motorcycle driver, right?
We've actually had started a program which is Les Ambassadeurs de Alerus Riders.
Okay.
So we have a few des ambassadeurs, and they're not people with driver's license, and you'll see them actually wear our logo. One of them is also was sitting as our our président d'honneur, Ronnie D, a radio host. Yeah, so he's been around as well, supporting us for a long time. So I want to give him send him a lot of love during this season. Yeah. So these are the only members that don't actually have a bike, but if you want to become a member and go through the process, you got to have that bike.
Okay, that's a good question.
That too.
You know, that's fair enough. So now there's one thing that I think is important to mention, and it's a program, and we were speaking about it, and then the opportunity came where there's a mentorship program that you guys are launching, where you're basically if you want to talk about it.
So well, actually it's très embryonnaire, so we're at the starting level of this, but what we're doing is we have a few projects that are very interesting coming up for the community. One of them is a Big Brother program, which is essentially, we know our youth doesn't always have that role model figure. So we're trying to help.
This week, man.
So we're trying to see how we can develop something where we have male role models who and also female role models who can be once in a while with a kid that needs that figure model that's not in their life. So we're trying to come up with something interesting, and actually we've started it. Well, I've started it, and it's actually I'm gonna say this, the club doesn't even know.
They're like, what?
The club doesn't even know, but I got a kid. I took a first kid under my wing because you put me into contact with a lady that needed a big brother, and I said I'll take the first one and run with it to see how I need to adjust things and so on, so that I can make sure the program is solid once we actually officially launch it.
And that is the power of the OFC, because it was something that we had a member within the collective that came to us, and because I know you and we've spoken about it in length and different times, I said, you know what, I think I do have a person that could actually give a hand, and yes, you did come through, like I call it OFC standard. So that's amazing. So thank you so much. So now as we're now tying this in, so how, if people want to get in contact with you, what is the best way? So like I said, there's tons of different things we mentioned. So there's the Clemas, there's the, like, if they want to get involved with Alerus Riders, there's what you do with Play Mass Montreal, and there's the mentorship program. So what's the best way?
All right. So the best way, Facebook, Terry CN.
I'm gonna plug it on our page.
It's one way to reach me, and you know what? I'll give you the number to text me is 514-927-0481.
Okay, wait, pause. I'd like to give people an opportunity to take their phones out, because you know how it goes. They're listening. They're like, yo, you just threw it out so quick. So now they're checking their phone. They're turning it on. All right, the phone's unlocked right now. And okay, if you get a number one more time. So wait, they're checking Facebook real quick. Okay, now they're ready to take the number. Okay, shoot.
514-927-0481.
My brother, thank you so much for being. One, I have to thank you for what you're doing in the community, because I know you're at the forefront of a lot of these things. Like you do make it seem like you're just a part of these things, but you are very much at the forefront of
you know what? You say that, and I like to be in the background. I don't like to be in the foreground. But we always throw me in front of the mic.
But sometimes it's important, because we don't have a lot of role models. We don't have a lot of examples for a lot of youth to be able to say, you know what, like I want to inspire to be like. So it is. I find there's a value in just acknowledging those who are doing what doing the good work.
You know what? At the same time, I want to take the time to acknowledge you guys for bringing up the news and keeping people up to date to what's happening in the community. I think it's important. You're a messenger, and we need more people like you.
Thank you, my brother. So again, thank you for being on the OFC Business Zone this morning. We're glad to have you, and enjoy the rest of your day, my brother.
Will do.
So people, this is Pharaoh Freeman of the OFC One Full Circle Community Director.